It only took a few days, but Xbox has completely abandoned Pride Month after just a little bit of backlash. And that just continues to prove all of us right when we say they don't care about these things. They don't care about them at all. And the people's voices continue to matter. They continue to matter like never before. Pride Month has reached the threshold of pissing off every single normal thinking person out there. Normal thinking people don't care about this stuff. Do you think gamers care about this stuff? Get into a gaming lobby and tell me that gamers care about this shit, because they don't. And every single person that actually plays video games understands this. Now, Xbox here with their updated profile picture to celebrate Pride, and just a few days later, they move away from it. But I thought it was Pride Month. I thought we were celebrating all month long. Now, again, to be clear, I don't care what anyone does in the privacy of their own bedrooms. Not my business. When you make it my business, when you make it part of your entire identity, yes, I'll probably mock you, no matter what it is. I don't really care. So maybe don't make your entire identity what you do behind closed doors, because that is not important to me. And clearly it's not important to Xbox, Microsoft, and a lot of these companies, and they are seeing the people's voices rise up. And the more we allow our individual voices to tell them point blank, we are sick and tired of your bullshit, then we will have an impact. I walked into a GameStop today, a place I rarely go. I do not like shopping at GameStop. I don't like it because, and it had nothing against the employees. I understand they're doing their job, but the whole constant, pre-order and, hey, you want to sign up for this? No, I just want to buy a fucking video game. But I went in there because I needed to buy a new Switch Pro controller. I went in there and the employee was wearing a mask and wearing a Pride mask. I turned around and walked out. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm done. I'm done. And that's how people are at this point in time. They are so tired of the corporate messaging. And my whole problem with that is I know for a fact I can't walk into a GameStop and see someone wearing a MAGA mask as an employee. I know for a fact I can't see that. And you know what? I don't really want to see that. I don't want to see you wearing any political messaging as an employee of a company. I don't think you should be. When I worked in corporate America and worked at retail, I couldn't wear anything that had any leanings, whether it was sports, whether it was politics, nothing. I had to wear the company uniform. That's it. And that's how it should be. But we are seeing a big movement right now with people rejecting this stuff, and it's not just Xbox. It's not just Xbox. You saw Major League Baseball abandon their Pride logo. We've seen stock right now with Target and Anheuser-Busch, and they are tanking miserably. And these numbers right here are why Xbox and Major League Baseball and other companies are abandoning this as soon as they start seeing the backlash. They are panicking, and they should be. Ad agency that tapped Dylan Mulvaney for Bud Light in serious panic mode. You should be. You damn sure should be, because you have single-handedly destroyed a company. I have talked about this many times in terms of market share. Market share is massively important to these companies. And right now, Bud Light has lost 30% market share. 30% is an ungodly amount of money. You have no idea how big that number is when you're talking about an industry that big. People's voices are mattering, and I'm loving seeing this. I love how quickly Xbox just abandoned this. They didn't stand for nothing. They never have. Get them back to the basics of you promote your company, and that is it. I don't care what your politics are. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. All I care about is, can you provide me the product that you tell me you can provide? That's it. End of discussion. I don't want to know if you're pro-MAGA. I don't want to know if you're pro-Biden. I don't want to know if you're pro-Pride. I don't want to know any of it. It doesn't matter to me. You as an individual are not important enough for me to care. You are a company. A company. The reason I want to do business with you is because of the products you are providing, not what your belief system is. That goes for Hollywood actors. That goes for corporations with employees in your store. Get it back to basics of you have a company, you have a uniform, you wear the uniform. The problem is they've pandered to these social justice freaks that want to sit there and play the victim when you're told by the company, hey, you can't wear your political stuff, your political messaging on the clock. And what do? They'll sue, or they will claim the victim, or they'll make up some lies about why they're being, targeted and victimized and all of this bullshit. And people are just finally over it. We've seen all the memes with the, the tornado, June, Pride Month is coming. Seen all of that. And finally, we're at a point where everyday people have finally gotten to a point where even they are fed up with it. Shout out to the individuals out there making a difference. The tide is turning, and it's been turning for a few years now, but I feel like we are now hitting another level with all of this, and the Bud Light situation is really where this all fell apart. And then the Target stuff, and now companies are reacting quicker than normal because they are in panic mode. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.